32825, that's where we're at right now. This is, in my opinion, the best zip code in all of East Orlando. And we're gonna showcase it for you right now, bringing you some extra special communities within that zip code. Let's get started. For the first community we're gonna showcase, there's actually 3 communities. This is actually my favorite. These 3 communities are very centrally located. You can get anywhere in Orlando in 20 minutes, and there is very little traffic because of the main road they're on, which you may hear, which is called Curry Ford Road. Let's get started with our tour. Andover Cay, which is one of the communities we're just standing in front of, is very coastal themed with streets called Grand Banks and Cape Sound, to mention a few. The communities also have awesome amenities like pools, parks, playgrounds, and even a sports field where you can have fun and play with your kids. And Andover Elementary, which is inside the neighborhood, is also very convenient. All 3 neighborhoods are on Curry Ford, which is the main thoroughfare with access to 417 Beltway and the 408 Causeway, a direct route to the downtown Orlando area. And most of the homes were built in the early 90s to the very early 2000s. Here's some examples of some of the homes you can expect if you're looking in Andover.
In the Andover communities, the average home sold was 1,886 square feet for an average sale price of $430,000. That's $231 a square foot.
East Orlando has an amazing outdoor mall called the Waterford Lakes Town Center, which I'm standing in front of. Now, I'm here this morning early because this gets crowded real quick. There's a lot to do at this town center, great shopping and great restaurants. If shopping's what you want, look no further. The town center has a Target, Best Buy, American Outfitters, and every other imaginable store. There's a Home Depot directly across the street, and there's a Lowe's not more than a quarter mile away. So if you're doing remodeling on your home, you're all set. It's right here. The Waterford Lakes Town Center has a Five Guys Burgers, Marlowe's Tavern, another Don Julio restaurant, which is, again, my favorite, Starbucks, of course, Cooper's Hawk Winery, which serves phenomenal food. Right down the street is a Bonefish seafood restaurant, California Pizza Kitchen, and everything else you could think of. If you like to shop, East Orlando is exactly where you want to be. Let's go to the next community. Welcome to the Rio Pinar area of East Orlando. Now, this area is centered around the Rio Pinar Country Club, and there's a lot of history there. I'm going to talk about that in a second. The part that makes this so special is these homes were built from the 70s to the 80s and some into the 90s, and most have been reimagined. Let's take a walk through. And by the way, we're going to put a link down below of all the homes available in 32825 so you can see them in real time right now. Let's go look at this. With the Rio Pinar Country Club as the central focus point of these surrounding neighborhoods, the country club itself is rich in history and was once the home to what is now the Bay Hill Invitational. This is a championship level course. I love playing it. This community also has great schools, a fantastic location, and as you've seen, plenty of easy access shopping. In fact, not 500 yards away is one of our Publix grocery stores, as well as a Walmart community center. And my favorite restaurant, Don Julio's, is available right down the street. That's one of 2 Don Julios in the 32825 zip code. These homes have an amazing appeal and great character, and many of them have 0 HOA or at worst $100 optional HOA. Let's take a look at what you can expect if you're interested in homes in this area.
In the area surrounding Rio Pinar Country Club, the average home sold in the last 12 months was 2,400 square feet for an average sale price of $514,000. That comes out to $215 a square foot.
Hey, if you're liking these videos, if you like the content, please consider hitting the like and subscribe. It would mean the world to Jackie and I. It tells us that we're doing something that is of value and a benefit to you, and you'll be notified when we put a new video out, which we try and do at least twice a week. Thanks so much from the both of us. Welcome to Woodland Lake Preserves. Were built from 2006 to 2014, and this is one of my favorite communities because there's so much focus on green space, on trees, on conservation area. It's really terrific. Let's go take a look. We'll drive through, take a look around, but stick around because my favorite community is the last one. I got a lot to say about that. There are so much green spaces, stunning lakes and ponds, and great walking trails. The community really cares about keeping the environment front and center and has parks, playgrounds, and even a pool area where you can have fun outdoors with family and friends. It's also a gated neighborhood for heightened security. Here are just a few examples of what you can expect if you like the idea of maybe exploring Woodland homes.
In Woodland Preserve, the average home sold in the last 12 months was 2,700 square feet for a sale price of $548,000. That comes out to $211 a square foot.
Welcome to the Fieldstream communities. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is it's not just one, but it's 3 communities, and they're awesome. Let's take a look. All of these communities are comprised of a couple hundred homes each, and in the estates, which we're in front of, is of course the biggest and largest of the 3. We also have Fieldstream North, which is a little smaller right across the street, as well as Fieldstream West, which is kind of the mid-size homes. Those are around 2,200 square foot on average. The thing I love most about them is they're very reasonably priced, and right down the street is Legacy Middle School, which is an A-rated middle school, literally a couple hundred yards down the road. As you know about the shopping, it's everywhere. That's not going to be an issue. What you will love about this neighborhood is the fact that with 3 different communities, it's kind of a melting pot neighborhood, and I absolutely love it. You will too. Let's take a look at what you can expect if you're thinking of purchasing a home in Fieldstream.
In the Fieldstream community, in the last 12 months, the average home was 2,000 square feet, selling for a price of $457,000. That comes out to $227 a square foot.
Well, you made it. You made it to the last community. This is easily my favorite community. I've owned 5 homes in Cypress Springs over the last 20 years, and I absolutely love it. We're going to take a tour through here, drive through the community, show you some of the things that make it so special. Let's get started. You're going to love this area. Cypress Springs is actually made up of 2 different communities of about 1,500 homes total. There's a section of this that was built in the early 1990s, as well as a section that was built in 2000s. What I love most about Cypress Springs is the walkways, bike trails, the lakes, and nature everywhere. Most of the homes are on conservation lot, which means they have tons of trees and green spaces behind them. It's also incredibly easy to get anywhere, and there's very little traffic to worry about. The community has 2 pools and a clubhouse and tennis courts, as well as playgrounds for the kids in both areas of the neighborhood. I believe that this is the best community in East Orlando for your money and for your lifestyle. So let's take a look at what you can expect if you're interested in homes in Cypress Springs.
In the last 12 months, the average home in Cypress Springs was just over 2,000 square feet and sold for $439,000, or $220 a square foot.
East Orlando, and particularly 32825, is in my opinion the best of the best. I've lived here for over 14 years and I absolutely love it. Everything is within reach, it's so convenient, and there is no heavy burden on traffic like some of the other zip codes. You're gonna love it. Remember, there's a link down below that'll show you all the homes that are available in 32825 right now. And if you have the opportunity, please hit like and subscribe. It means the world to Jackie and I. Have a great day.